emulator. Okay, here we are. We're up. As you can see, it's my Java1 project. We're gonna enter some text here. We'll just put test text. We'll add it. It'll say text save. It'll reload the view. We're gonna hit the show how many. The average length is 4 because that's how many I put in. And we'll show the collection and just test. So we're going to try to enter test again to see if it'll accept any duplicates. Test, no duplicates when allowed, and it didn't refresh. And you got to put something in to get it to go away. So we'll put just test 2, add, and we'll show how many. There's 2 items in the array list. The average length is 4.5 because together divided by 2 and all the elements in the array divided 2 equal 4.5. So that is your average. I will now go step through. We'll go through my project structure here. The Java project. Then we'll jump down into the app folder, down to the source folder, down to the main folder, and we'll find our Java file here where we have our activity and our reverse order denotation here for my project. This is my res file that has out my layout, my values folder, my Android manifest, and these are my activity, the Java activity file, the layout my activity, my XML, and the strings XML are the ones I've done most of my work in. This is my activity XML. It just holds my basic configuration, my edit text, my buttons and their layouts in XML style. Gave each of them the names with the values that are in my strings file. These are just my static strings I use to set up. Again, this is like just all my basic XML for my actual UI elements. And then we go into the myactivity.java. This is where most of the code gets done. Import all the libraries you need to use. We got the nice green square over here telling us everything's good. This is the public class for myActivity. So anything that happens on the myActivity activity goes in here. I create 2 arrays of strings. Actually, one's an array list and the other was a hash set that turned back into an array list that got turned into a hash set that gets turned back into a string. So on create, we're just setting the content view to my activity. This is my function to get the user input with no duplicates or empty strings. Go down here, getting the edit text ID, creating a string called my message. If my message ain't got nothing in it, we're going to send you this message. If it contains already one that has the letters of my message, we'll tell you no duplicates. And then if all that goes well, we can then add the message and then reload the view. This is the function to show how many. We're just doing new list, the arrays.size there. The math function is just the character count divided by the size of the array. Then we just alert that to the user. This is my custom function for the reload. This is going to show you the arrays in my element. And that was pretty much the basics of my code. So here's where I would apply my structure to my app, showing the edit text up top and then your sequential buttons that you'll need to push. The user input, the application does accept user input for text entry and the proper views and input methods. That is here. The first one. This is then it does the data display, accurate information and remains up to date with changes made during the underline, and I showed y'all that by the updating math functions here. The data collection, so we're just putting it into the new list. We're just adding it here. That's where we're doing our data collection.